Well, a big question right now is, will Tucson get tens of millions of dollars a year to go towards a range of issues, or will voters say no? This March, voters in the city of Tucson will decide on Proposition 414. It's set aside $80 million a year over 10 years. Now, Prop 414 is broken down into 5 areas: money for first responders, better emergency response, affordable housing and shelter, neighborhood and community resilience, and boosting technology. But not everyone is on board with this. Tucson Police Headquarters in downtown with more on this. Eric.
Well, Angelique, supporters of Prop 414, like Tucson Mayor Regina Romero and her colleagues on the City Council, as well as both unions representing first responders, the Tucson Police Officers Association and the Tucson Firefighters Association, believe this will help keep our city safer over the next decade. But one organization that represents businesses in our community says while it supports police and fire, it believes Tucsonans are taxed enough already.
The last thing we want to do is have to tax the community. But with this half-cent sales tax, the amount of reward that the city will see from proper funding of the police department will be monumental.
Sergeant Daryl Hussman has been with TPD about 12 years. He's the president of the Tucson Police Officers Association. And along with the Firefighters Association, both unions urged Tucsonans to vote yes on Prop 414 in March. Prop 414 generates $800 million over 10 years, with more than 60% of that money going to public safety, including the ability to hire more officers patrolling our streets and better gear for police and fire.
And it will help us for the next 10 years not only serve the community better, but survive as a police department.
But 414 pushes the total sales tax in the city of Tucson to 9.2%. And it's getting pushback from some in the business community, including the Southern Arizona Leadership Council. Ted Maxwell is the SALC president.
Amongst the 9 largest cities in Arizona, 9.2 would be the highest city sales tax.
Maxwell argues Tucsonans can't afford to pay more in taxes.
We support the police and fire. We support public safety. And we want to see this become a safer city. It will make us as a city stand out as both the most taxed via sales tax with the highest poverty level. And those two things shouldn't match. They don't go together.
But Hussman says Prop 414 is the way to best serve this community over the next decade.
I want to make sure to give the safest and best result for our community members when they need us, because when they need us, it isn't usually at times of joy. It's at times of problems or issues or danger.
The city's budget is $2.4 billion. Some of that is not under their control, but a large portion of it is. If you don't go back and prioritize your priorities in the budget, that means the next step will be to come back for another sales tax.
And this special election is set for Tuesday, March 11th. It's an all vote-by-mail election. The last day to register to vote here in the city of Tucson for that March 11th special election is February 10th. And we will continue to follow Prop 414 over the next few weeks. Live at TPD headquarters downtown tonight, I'm Eric Fink, News 4 Tucson.